So about 2 years ago, I was at a conference, and for the lunch tickets, they gave us $100 trillion in Zimbabwean bills that were real, that had a face value of maybe 2 cents for US dollars. A lot of people don't know that we actually had a hyperinflation here in America quite a while ago. What can you tell me about that?
You know, you're so right on. It's not just Zimbabwe, but the textbooks have those wheelbarrows of money in Weimar Germany. But hyperinflation actually happened here during the Revolutionary War. And there's a phrase from there, not worth a continental. A continental was the paper currency that the Continental Congress was issuing to try and pay for the war, and it depreciated so rapidly that there's a famous letter from George Washington where he writes that a wagon load of money will not buy a wagon load worth of provisions. So we experienced that hyperinflation here once in our history, and we have examples of the Continentals right here. Now, part of the problem was we were losing battles, as you're well aware, quite often, but also the British were counterfeiting our currency like mad. And as a result, as you can see on this bill above $1,000, it says death to counterfeit. So very serious consequences. I mean, recently a movie, Catch Me If You Can, about counterfeiting. We almost glorify it in that movie. Very, very serious business, not just during this time, but throughout American history.
Was this just a threat, or did they actually execute people who were counterfeiting?
I don't know if there's actual executions, but I've read newspaper accounts where they've branded people back then with the letter C on their forehead for counterfeiting.
That's almost worse than being executed.
Yeah, almost, right. So very, very serious penalties.
Right.